All right guys, welcome back. We're inside the American Muscle Car Museum. If you guys watched our first video, we talked with Ed. He took us through the whole showroom. He took us through the really special room with all the GTs. He took us into the maintenance room, and that's where we left off, all right? We're in the maintenance room now. This is where all the magic happens. They do any mechanical work. They do paint, polishing. Obviously, they're gonna be using Autogeek products. So we are with the lead technician here now. His name's Ryan. We met him in the first video. Ryan, how you doing today?
Good, good.
So let's take a look at what you're using and let's talk a little bit about it. So I see a lot of Rupes here. It looks like you have the new HLR, you have the Miele, and I see some pads. So take me through what you use.
Usually I step in with my Miele and I'll go with my yellow pad, and yellow compound is my first attempt to get a good shine out of the car. Sometimes when the car comes in, it's got some aggressive scratches just from dealer prep and stuff like that, but we do a lot of our own dealer prep, so we kind of keep everything in-house ourselves. So once we standardize standard operating procedure with each car, try to keep it all uniform so they all look the same. But our yellow is our first step, and then I'll jump in with the Uno with the white pad and let that set, minimum of about 12 hours before I buff it off, hand buff it off with the chinchilla rag. So
yeah, that's one of the Cobra chinchilla towels. I know these things are really, really plush, super soft. I've used them for buffing off waxes, obviously the polishes. Those are a really nice towel.
Yeah, it's a good towel, and it's very durable. After you wash it and clean it and whatnot, it's still just as good as it is new. So
yeah. So you said you use the Uno Advance, the Rupes Fine Polish. Do you ever top it with either a wax or a ceramic coating for the special cars?
We do both, actually.
Okay.
It just depends on what the color wants. You could kind of read it and say, okay, it's going to go with the Pinnacle Sovereign, or we're going to go in with the regular ceramics.
All right, so how often do you actually use Pinnacle Sovereign on these $250,000 cars?
I kind of lean towards more the Pinnacle Sovereign more than anything.
Okay.
Just the durability and the quality of shine that you get out of it.
Yeah, so, and then you buff it with the fluffy chinchilla?
With the fluffy chinchilla, it gets it almost perfect.
All right, so out of, I think Ed said 420 plus cars, how many of them are waxed?
I would say probably over 135 of them are waxed, and I did them myself. So.
Hand waxed or polished waxed?
They're all hand waxed.
How's your rotator cuff feel?
Pretty good though.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
And so does that mean the other ones are ceramic, or?
Majority of them are ceramic.
Okay.
Most of the Porsches and other high-end cars our GT40s are half and half. So it just kind of depends on the quality of the finish that we wanted. So we try to do both the Pinnacle Sovereign and our ceramics. It just depends on the car and what kind of quality of finish that we want to get out.
What ceramic coating do you guys use?
On our ceramic coatings, we use Blackfire.
The Black Edition?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good coating. That's a good coating. What's your favorite part about this coating?
It's just the durability of it. It's got a good lasting shine, and it's easy and it's very workable. So
yeah.
It's an easy application.
That's a good coating, and then you top it with the Pinnacle?
Yes.
Okay, so it kind of gets
it gets a double usage.
Oh wow. All right, that's really cool. What else you got here? I see a lot of Cobra towels. That's nice. Out of all the polishers, I've seen some Flex, I've seen some Rupes. What's your go-to? Is it always Rupes? Or?
It's always Rupes. We do so much with the Rupes tools. They're just easy, convenient, and they're super smooth.
Okay, balanced.
Very balanced, very, very easy to use.
All right, nice. So let's go around and let's take a look and see at some of the cars that you've already worked on, or some that are in the process.
Okay.
All right, so what's going on here? What are we doing here? It looks like it's already taped up, being worked on.
On this car here, this car was sitting about 2.5 years on the lift, covered up, so dust and grime and stuff got sat on it. So it's getting ready for a show. We washed it, and I'll go ahead and prep it just like it is one of our new car allocations. I'll start off with the yellow wool and just run over each panel just to make sure all the microfine scratches are out. And then I'll jump back to the Uno with a white pad and put a sealer on it.
Nice.
And then hand buff it off.
With the Pinnacle?
With Pinnacle.
And where'd you get the Pinnacle from?
from Autogeek.
From Autogeek, exactly. I see another gray car over here. Did you do anything with this one yet? What is it? Obviously it's a Challenger, but...
This is a 2023 Challenger Hellcat edition. This car just actually got washed and it's ready for a new application of all of our products from Autogeek.
Awesome. We love it. We love it.
Over on the other side is this Mustang that just got done with the two-step process and then thrown over the Sovereign hand wax over the top of it. And you can see the shine, even though it's a little dark underneath here, but you can see the gloss retention on this car is absolutely phenomenal.
And why is it in the on-deck circle? This thing needs to be in the showroom immediately. This thing looks beautiful.
This car is getting ready to get judged at the Mustang show. It's coming up this next week, so that's why it's back here. We got it all prepped, ready for the show.
Okay.
So it's in staging for next week.
Nice, it looks good.
Thanks, man. It's easy to do with a good product.
That's most of the work, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, Ryan, so it seems like you definitely have your hands full. It looks like a lot of nice cars that you have to get prepped in, what, the next week?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Next couple days, actually.
So I'll let you get back to it. Ryan, it was a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for being part of the American Muscle Car Museum and being like family to us. If you guys ever need anything, you know where we're at. I'm sure you have Andre's number, you have my number. So
perfect.
If you need any more Rupes pads or chemicals, and of course that Sovereign, I saw that jar was almost empty. So
oh yeah,
I'm sure we'll be able to hook you up with some stuff.
Okay, thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem. And guys, that was the end of this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Obviously, go check out the American Muscle Car Museum in Melbourne, Florida. They have a bunch of beautiful cars that Ryan has graciously taken care of. So feel free to check that out. Like, comment, subscribe, what you liked about the video, what you didn't like about the video, what we could do better. And as always, check out autogeek.com.